Like, subscribe and press the bell icon for more videos from PH and Learn. For more videos, download our app from the Play Store.
Hello everyone, welcome to the JavaScript and jQuery tutorial by PH and Technology Private Limited. In this tutorial, we are going to learn some basic concepts of jQuery. jQuery, being the library of JavaScript, is going to obviously inherit some concepts from JavaScript. But their syntaxes and little bit calling in terms of syntaxes only differ a lot. Every line or every new line of jQuery starts with a $sign. Also, here selectors and events are called in a different way. So let's just take a look at how jQuery is used in a website. So let's just take a very simple example. On the screen, you can see a very simple HTML document in which I have already added my jQuery CDN. That means I am going to require internet all the time even if I am working offline. I have given some styling to the body. Inside the body I have given div, and here I am going to start with the script. jQuery starts with a $sign. So to start a jQuery coding, we need to start with a very basic concept. And the very first thing is document.ready, and inside this would be our function, and this ends with this. So our function is going to come inside this particular curly brackets and curvy brackets and a semicolon. Now, isn't this a too long line? Even the jQuery developers found it too long. So that's why they just erased this document.ready and directly got to the function. So in this way, you can start with a jQuery program. Now, let's just see how we can take or manipulate the HTML element. This is what JavaScript does, right? So the library too has the same function. It is going to manipulate the HTML elements over here. So here we are going to use a selector. Just like JavaScript, we had class, ID, element, attribute. In the same way, we have selectors in jQuery as well. But before declaring a selector, what do? Or using a selector from the HTML document, we need a $sign. That's right. So here's my function inside which I have given a $sign. My element is going to come inside my curvy bracket and inside double quotes, since it's a element name. Now we'll discuss about how we call using ID, class, everything in the further tutorial. After this, what we do is we give an action. Now what do I mean by action? Action means the event. What is this particular div going to do in this function is what we are going to give after the div. So we have some text to give. So we will write text in there. That means it's that simple. What did we do? We just called that particular div inside a jQuery, and after that I'm just defining the event, that is through my action, right? So my text would be hello everyone, and let's just save this and open this. So as I'm opening my document, you can see hello everyone in the center of this particular thing. Now, if I want to give some style, I want to change some style of the text, what I'm going to do? I'm going to give CSS over here. So we have different event methods for different actions we want it to be. Now let's just talk about the selectors. Selectors in here are like how do we manipulate the HTML document elements. So first you can do it through element. Then the second one you can do is through the class name, the ID name, and even the attribute. But the calling method of these four are little bit different in here. Let's just take a look at an example. Now this particular example, I have given the function, and here you can see the action here is CSS. That means that I am changing the styling of this particular elements. The first one is using the elements, the second one is using the ID, and the third one is using the class. Now what is happening is, let's just shift this class downwards. Okay. Now what is happening is, for the element I have given the styling as italic. Okay. And for ID I have given yellow, the background color would be yellow, and for class I have given it as color. Color would be red. That means the font color would be red. So let's just save this and open the file. So you can see that the italic has been applied to all, whereas when I'm talking about the ID and the class, it has been implemented individually. The reason over here is because the P element is used by 3 of them, right? So if we change the element over here, for example, I take div over here for my ID, is it going to work? Yes. So only the P elements over here have the italic font applied to it. So in this way we have learned about selectors. Now let's just talk about the events. We have seen 2 events till now, that is the text and the CSS. There are other events too, as you can see on the screen. So to learn all of them, we are just going to make use of them as much as we can, because learning them wouldn't benefit us. Using them would help us know some tips and tricks as well. So we have completed with the basic concepts of jQuery. Now it's time to start with some little bit of digging in deeper. So we'll meet in the next tutorial. Till then, keep exploring and keep coding. Thank you.
For more videos, download our app from the Play Store.